IELTS Part 149. IELTS reading Passage 3. It is in fact with continuation of video number 148. Well, this is video number 149. The invention of the side scan sonar was another modern breakthrough for the field of bathymetry. This type of sonar is towed on cables, make it possible to send and receive sound waves over a broad section of the seafloor at much lower angles than the multi-beam sonar. The benefit of the side scan sonar system is that it can detect very specific features over a large area. The most modern form of bathymetry, which is also least accurate, is done with data collected by satellite altimetry. The method began to be used in the 1970s. This type of mapping relies on the radar altimeters that receive echoes from the sea surface. The signals measure the distance between the satellite and the ocean floor. Unfortunately, due to water vapor and ionization, electromagnetic waves are often decelerated into water as they move through the atmosphere. Therefore, the satellite receives inaccurate measurement. The benefit of using satellite to map the ocean is that it can take pictures of entire globe, including areas that have not yet been measured by sonar. At this time, satellite altimetry is mainly used to locate areas where detailed sonar measurement needs to be conducted. Due to constant flux of plate activity, the topography of seafloor is ever changing. Scientists expect that bathymetry to become one of the most important sciences as humans search for new energy resources and seek alternative routes for telecommunication. Preserving the ocean's biosphere for the future will also rely on an accurate mapping of the seafloor. IELTS Academic Training Model Test 4. Module of Reading Test 4. Reading Passage 1. 100 Days of Reform. Since the early 1800s, the term 100 Days of Reform represented a political phrase referring to a short period of concentrated political reforms. In most cases, this period comes immediately after a new leader takes over a nation. The original 100 days took place between March and June of 1815, when Napoleon escaped from Elba and King Louis XXVIII reclaimed his throne. This was, no, it's not 28, it's 18, I beg your pardon please. King Louis XVIII, well, it was the days of King Louis XVI when there was French Revolution in 1789, and right now we're talking about King Louis XVIII, who was in fact instated after the revolution, and at that time Napoleon Bonaparte was in Elba. So Napoleon escaped Elba and King Louis XVIII had reclaimed the throne. This was one of the results of the Battle of Waterloo. The 100 Days of Reform in China, also known as Wuxi Reforms, was inspired by a similar event. After losing the Sino-Japanese War, the Emperor Guangzhou found his country to be in major crisis, and desperate for change, the emperor hired the help of a young political activist named Chiang Yu-wai. At the age of only 27, Chiang had graduated with the highest degree, Chen Shi, written 2 books on reform, and initiated several of his own clerical reforms movements.